Over the past decade, the situation of migrant integration in the European Union has improved. According to the EU and OECD 2023 Settling In report, the gap between migrants and natives in terms of employment and educational outcomes has narrowed. Statistics show, for example, that while in 2010 less than a third of migrants had a tertiary education, by 2020 this figure increased to almost 50%. However, the perception of the native population has not changed accordingly. 1/4 of people believe that the educational performance of the children of immigrants has declined over the past decade, something that is not true. There is a need to better communicate the successes of the integration policies in the EU and to better communicate the real challenges that migrants and refugees still face: a poverty rate almost 12% higher than the native population, an employment rate 6% lower than the native population, or a membership rate in voluntary organisations about 11% lower than the native population. This is why the European Union, through the Erasmus Plus programme, funds projects such as MyCOMM, which aims to strengthen the communication capacities of youth organisations working for the integration of migrants and refugees. These organisations play several important roles in addressing the challenges faced by immigrant communities. They defend the rights of migrants and raise awareness of the issues they face. They provide practical support and services. They create communities for immigrants to meet and create support networks. They empower migrant youth through education, leadership development, and training programs. And they build the capacities of migrant communities to advocate for themselves and address their own needs. But at the same time, these organisations face multiple challenges: the difficulty to access resources, the stigma and discrimination, the legal and political barriers, the language and cultural barriers, or the coordination and collaboration with other stakeholders. The MyCOMM project, coordinated by Aubrial, seeks to help these organisations to overcome these challenges by building capacities so that they can better communicate their achievements and thus influence policies and public perceptions. The partnership brings together 8 EU organisations spread across Europe to train youth organisation staff in social media strategies, creative communication techniques, audiovisual tools, and public advocacy skills. This project hopes to change the negative perception towards youth migrants and refugees and raise awareness of the challenges faced by this population.